A week without an upload. Yep, I know. I'm so good at YouTube. Anyway, I have a little bit of news. I may or may not need a root canal. Fun. And other crap like that. But hopefully by Sunday, y'all see some Devil May Cry 5 on my channel. I really can't wait for Devil May Cry 5. I really hope I get it. But today's topic, yes, another Warframe video. Today's topic in Warframe is actually kind of interesting, maybe. I don't know. There's a lot of frames in Warframe. And everyone has that frame that everyone likes, except for Excalibur, because no one likes him. Anyway, these are some frames that I didn't like at first, but I just fell in love with as soon as I knew how to mod them and how to play them. Let's first start off with Mag. Mag is love, Mag is life. She is absolutely fantastic, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. The thing with Mag is, oh no, she's not very tanky. Oh no, she's a little hard to use. Oh no, I can't just spam 4. I'm looking at you, Excalibur. Well, it's because she actually takes skill. I know, that is such a foreign topic to a lot of Warframe players. Oh no, skill? The hell's that? Here's how Mag breaks down. She has CC, insanely high DPS, can hold her own against any faction, and is de facto the best against sentience. She just destroys absolutely everything. She kills them all. She doesn't care, especially when you use projectile-based weapons with punch-through. You do not need the Maridetron. Make a Tomb Finger kick gun and you'll be completely fine, or a Catch Moon. But Tomb Finger's a little bit better, especially if you have Seeker, punch-through mod. Right here is my Thought Blaster 9000. You can copy this build if you'd like. And she's a beast. She's an absolute beast. I was one of those people that said, Mag, oh poor Mag, she's bad. But then I got her, and I was like, wait a minute. Holy shit. She's a monster. Her bubble can explode for over 3 million damage. You don't see that very often in Warframe. 3 million damage? What the hell? You think Nova can hit that? Nah. I don't think, well, maybe Nova could, but technically, whatever. Alright. Next frame is Gara. Gara, I have a very interesting relationship with. I had to buy her with Plat, which hurt because I sold a very good ribbon for like 300 Plat, and I was all, I got rid of Gara's blueprint. I'm gonna buy Gara. And then came the slog of ranking her up, and then actually figuring out how the hell she worked. She is so weird. She's a very weird frame to use, but when you get used to her, you will find out why a lot of people love Gara. It's very simple. You press 2, you have 90% damage reduction. You press 4, you go out of your 4, press your 1 on it, it explodes, and you get even more damage on your 2, which also refreshed. And with my build, which is right here, my 2 lasts for about a minute. A minute of infinitely scaling damage. Well, I say infinitely, the cap is 1.2 billion, somewhere around there, but, I mean, she's literally the Grim Reaper of Warframe. You thought Necros was the Grim Reaper? Nah. Gara touches anything, it dies. It's insane. The biggest issue that I have with Gara is sometimes her abilities don't work as intended. Like, you'd put out Mass Petrify. You're like, okay, I refreshed my 2. Let's boost this damage a little bit. So you press your 1 on it. It doesn't blow up. You press it again. It doesn't blow up. What is happening? It's probably a bug, and it's really annoying. Also, her 3 is very bad, and it should be replaced. Why not give her maybe some sort of glass bomb? Would be kind of cool. I mean, her 4 is already that, but she's awesome. Gara is great, and new players can get her pretty easily, which is kind of insane to me. But you are going to have to farm on the plains of Eidolon quite a lot to get her. I mean, she isn't very cheap to make, and you are also going to have to do bounties to farm for her parts. But don't be me and do not get rid of our blueprint. I also did the same thing with Garuda. Oh my god, why? I'm so glad I didn't do that with Harrow. Speaking of Harrow, I really like him. I'll do an individual video with him because I think the priest deserves a lot more love than he gets. The next Warframe is my favorite Warframe, Nezha. When I first got Nezha, I thought he was cool. You know, sort of a trap. Oh my god, I'm so triggered. Shut the fuck up. I didn't really know what to think of him at first. Now, backstory. He was my third Warframe, and I started to play Warframe at the end of 2017, somewhere around there, near the end of 2017. So, I got to Nezha when he was first getting reworked. Yeah, dark days for that guy. Dark days for Fast Trap Boy. That's probably in a relationship with Volt. But then I got used to him, and I played him more and more and more, and then before I knew it, he's my most played Warframe, and there's a good reason for it. He tanks. He crowd controls. He sets everything on fire. He debuffs the enemies by making them take basically double damage with his 2. His 2 augment gives an insane amount of damage and just health and energy orbs absolutely everywhere. He's fast. You can use him for melee. You can use him as just straight up tank. Anything and anything, really. He's a lot like, I don't know, Oberon. Super versatile. But people don't really give him a lot of credit, I feel, especially people that want to go really far into survival runs. Nezha can definitely hold his own. 90% damage reduction, a lot of people say, oh, on 90%, you're still gonna get killed. Mm-mm. There's a little something called rolling and jumping around. Yeah. And if you play squishy frames, like Banshee and Volt and Mag, you're used to this. I would say Nezha is the better Rhino. I know that's a sin. That's an absolute sin, right? Rhino's boring, and he can't support the team as well as Nezha can. Yeah, Rhino has his roar and he gives a damage buff, but I mean, so many other frames give a better damage buff, like, I don't know, Octavia exists. But yeah, Nezha is an absolutely amazing frame, and you get him from the clan dojo. Like, come on. He's so easy to get. You literally just get into a clan, go to the tenor research part, buy his blueprints, build him, and then finish building him, and you'll have him in like 4 days. And then you have, like, in my opinion, one of the best frames, if not the best frame in the game, because he does so much. And he's basically perfect. Would I like him to be a little more tanky? Sure. Would I like him to have his 2 to actually be an exalted weapon that you can mod? Sure. But those are luxuries. Maybe when Nezha Prime. Oh my god, Nezha Prime. And the last frame is my second frame. The GOAT, Oberon. Goat Boy, my second frame that I ever acquired. My first frame was Excalibur, which was a big mistake. He's so good. If you're a new player to Warframe, your second frame should be Oberon. That's really the main thing that I agree with a lot of veterans in the game. Your second frame should probably be Oberon because he just works. However you mod him, he works. But there's a caveat to that. He's so versatile that you can mod him very badly and then think he's bad. No. Here's what he can do. He can tank like a motherfucker because he can heal himself plus Hunter Adrenaline, which will give him energy back, and he heals himself with his 3 that drains energy. It's a loop that will never go away. His 3 augment, Phoenix Renewal, will make you and your team not die for a long time. It has a refresh of about 90 seconds, which should be reduced to about 15 in my mind. I know that sounds overpowered, but I mean, come on. He crowd controls by hurling radiation at everyone's face, and his 4 plus his 2 not only will give armor, I wish it gave damage reduction, but whatever, we can't have everything. Will strip any armor you come across. Permanently. How is Oberon not good? The YouTuber Life of Rio summed up Oberon in a perfect sense. He's Mr. Handyman. And he is. You need armor stripped? Yeah, Oberon will do it. You need healing? Oberon will do it. Do you need that tank DPS? Oberon will do it. Although his abilities aren't really meant for damage. But I would kind of call him the combat medic. A little bit more than Trinity. I guess Trinity, you could say, is more the overall support. But Oberon is just absolutely fantastic. But at first, I didn't know what to think of him. I thought he looked weird. And I was all, my friend who actually got me into the game was all, oh, Oberon, he's a healer. I was all, that's it? I'll build him anyway. Let's try him out. Why not? New to this game. I'm a greenhorn. Let's try this shit out. And then I got him. I was like, first off, he looks weird. Second off, huh? What is happening? But then I got used to him and got better mods and all that. And now I have Oberon Prime. And I run a full Umbral Goat. 175% power strength, baby. You don't need duration. You don't need range. You don't need efficiency. All you need is pure strength, armor, and health. So, yeah. And his augment. But yeah, you want to take him to fight Eidolons? He'll live it. He will laugh at the Eidolon's face. It's like, oh, you think you can hurt me? Nah. The spiders, the big spider bots, nah. They can't kill Oberon. You think they can kill Oberon? No. Goat Boy can do it all, just like Nezha, but Nezha is a little bit different. Anyway, those are the frames that I didn't really like at first, but now I really enjoy. There's other frames too, like Ash and Harrow and a few others. Zephyr, but I don't have Zephyr anymore. Birdie Girl got replaced by Ash. No, not Ash. Who did I replace her with? I don't remember. But whatever. So, I know I haven't posted in a week. I'm sorry. I was actually contemplating of doing this video with text-to-speech, but also no, I don't think I should do that. Unless you guys wouldn't mind. Maybe if I get a root canal and I can't talk, then I will probably have to. But, whatever. On my tweet, I said it was my older brother staying over. That's wrong. It's my younger brother. Idiot. But it's irrelevant. And again, I know, I'm not a Warframe channel. And you guys are like, oh my god, please stop with the Warframe stuff. But I can't help it, man. And plus, I'm kind of a little dry on content, I know, but I just don't really have anything to record, really. But whatever. I could, in fact, go back to, I don't know, Nine in the Woods. I'm going to continue with Spyro 2, of course. But I could do more Dark Souls 3 invasions, but I'm kind of done with Dark Souls 3. I might actually do a video on why I'm pretty much done with Dark Souls for a long time. I think I just got burned out on it, and I would really love to see a Dark Souls 4. I know Sekiro's a thing, but it doesn't interest me. And plus, I'm watching Squilla Killa play it. I think it's more fun to watch than to play. Anyway, that's all I have to say. So, don't know when my next video will be. Hopefully soon-ish. I do, in fact, want to have a schedule. Oi. Man, come on. Whatever. So, thank you guys so much for watching. And remember, in Trilby, we trust.